Let car sharing change your life.
Hello, my name is Emma and I'm a lift sharer. I live in Swindon, but I work in Reading, which is a 90-mile round trip every day. I've been doing that journey for 3.5 years, the last year of which I've been sharing. I save in excess of £1,500 a year.
What's so great about car sharing?
The obvious reason really is saving costs. I worked out if I went on my own every day, I'd be doing about 20,000 miles a year of commuting, which works out, if you add up all the fuel bills and servicing bills, works out about £3,000 a year. Now as it is, I can take 2/3 off that, so I can save myself £2,000 a year.
Plus having some company is great. And you choose the age group and gender you want to share with.
Well, I think we're really lucky actually. I've sort of, since joining, got to meet quite a lot of new people because we have had quite a few people come and go as they've moved jobs. So we've ended up with a sort of really good social circle for quite a few of us, and we go out, go to the pub.
And it's much greener than driving alone.
As well as trying to reduce money via fuel and via the wear and tear on my car, I did want to significantly reduce my carbon footprint, which is why I signed up.
Whilst also taking the stress out of driving.
Especially in the winter, we tend to notice that if you're driving in the dark, both there and back, for an hour, if you're doing that every day, then it is exhausting. So you can take the strain off that, so it's a huge benefit.
Meeting beforehand can ensure you feel comfortable together.
I've never had any concerns about safety. I met my lift share before we took our first journey, and in fact I was with my husband at the time, and he was with his partner and his children, and out walking in the village, and it was very easy, so I've never had any concerns.
When Yvonne and I first met, we originally communicated via email, but we agreed to meet at the local pub just down the road, first of all, just to make sure we knew each other and one of us didn't have two heads or anything like that. We've now added people to our lift share community. In total we're 4 people. We've done the same every time. So every time we've had a new member to the team, we arrange to meet them first in the local pub.
So how does the system work?
Individuals just simply go to the website, register themselves and their journey details, and search for matches. The system will automatically show them a list of all the people travelling at the same way at the same time as them, so they can arrange to share a car and share their costs.
Car sharing is easy and flexible.
If one of us has to work late hours or has to work away from the office for a day, we can swap the days round in a week, and eventually over a month it works out.
One of the most common reasons for people not sharing cars, or not thinking that they can share a car, is because they don't feel that there's someone who lives near them who's travelling the same way as them at the same time. We have hundreds of thousands of people travelling all over the place, which means your chance of finding a match, especially at peak hours, is incredibly high.
And you don't even need to own a car.
You can just be a passenger, or you can opt to do both. If you're happy to share a lift or give a lift, you can choose. It's totally up to you.
It really makes you think about, if there were more car sharing, just how much traffic we could get off Britain's roads.
Sitting alone in my car, and I could see other people in their car sitting on their own, and I thought seems crazy that they should be driving exactly the same way as me, arriving probably exactly the same time as me, in our own individual cars, and why aren't we sharing?
Why aren't we sharing? Sign up for free and let car sharing change your life.